Welcome to Healthy Home Network TV, where we bring you local news and expert insight on topics that cover the real facts and most trusted perspectives from experts and leaders in your community. I'm Kimberly Buck, reporting for Healthy Home Network TV from our diversified digital network TV studios in Montville, New Jersey. Today we're exploring the growing opportunities for those looking to build a career in the trades. For those considering a career in the skilled trades, it's not about job security. It's about having the chance to learn a craft, develop practical skills, and directly contribute to your community. The trades offer a diverse range of fields, whether you're drawn to plumbing, electrical work, carpentry, or other skilled professions. There's no shortage of opportunities. The demand for tradesmen continues to grow, with many baby boomers exiting the workforce, making this an ideal time to explore the hands-on, problem-solving nature of these roles. The demand for jobs in the trades has increased significantly due to a combination of factors, one of which is the retirement of many baby boomers. According to an analysis conducted by the consulting firm McKinsey & Company, approximately 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every day. And this demographic shift is contributing to labor shortages, particularly in skilled trades. Jobs in the trades are a reliable and fulfilling career path. Join us as we discuss how to break into a trade, the skills required, the training available, and why now is the perfect time to get started in the trades. Brian Drucks is here to explore the important topic of jobs in the trades with the retirement of many baby boomers. The demand for skilled tradespeople is at an all-time high and steadily increasing as these boomers exit the workforce. Here to discuss how his platform, Where Trades Go, is helping to match tradesmen with contractors and vetted job opportunities is Brian Drucks, the founder and CEO. Brian will share his insights on why now is the perfect time to start a career in the trades and how his platform can help aspiring tradespeople find the right opportunities. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's great to be here.
So I'd like to take apart this whole app, this whole vision. Talk about your mission and talk about how you match up tradesmen with contractors.
Okay, so being fourth generation in my family in construction, the trades have always been an incredible opportunity because no matter where you go in the country, if you can connect to a network, you could always find a job. And the college debt, zero. So great opportunity for those who are looking to come into the trades or looking for a new opportunity, and people that are already in the trades. The problem with the world that we live in, it is so fragmented that for networking, it's extremely difficult. There are 9,000 Facebook groups on construction, none of them connected to each other. There is no local brick and mortar store anymore where you would go to buy your supplies that maybe you would run into job opportunities. So what I've learned from friends who are single and in the dating world, these dating apps are just like the way everybody meets everybody. So I said, why can't we do the same thing with construction workers? But instead of dinner, we will meet you over a table saw and a hammer.
It is fresh, it's innovative, and I'm a big fan.
Well,
I really am.
much.
This is incredible stuff. But the thing that really stood out to me is that you said we're oversaturated, but what is the vetting process? That's what separates you.
That's what separates us.
Exactly. So tell us about your vetting process.
So recruiting has been the same model for as long as people have been recruiting. And nobody is taking advantage of what technology is, other than you can do job postings online. But the way the dating apps match everybody is they verify that you have an interest and I have an interest, and only if we have similar interests. So what our app does, you use the term vetting, we use the term scrubbing. Construction workers...
Let's break that down.
Construction workers are not good at making resumes, and we don't look good on a resume. But if you can show your certifications, and whether that be OSHA, which is a safety certification, or a certification in a specific product that a manufacturer gives, that's a value. If you can show me pictures of your work, as somebody who's in the trade, I just know. I look at that picture, I can say this person has the skills or doesn't have the skills. We also do identity verification. And in this day of political hot buttons as to who is legitimate to work in the United States or not, our app takes each applicant and vets them against a government database to prove that they are who they say they are. And then we have an online skill test right in the app. So if you say you're a carpenter, there's probably 15 tests that you can take. And every time you take one of those tests, you're improving your score. So now when a construction company matches up to you, they're not looking at a black and white piece of paper. They're looking at what we call a living resume that will follow you wherever you go in the country as you move.
It's neat.
And as you get more certifications. And the contractor can see exactly what's important to him. He can see those certifications. He can see pictures of your work. He can see that you are vetted by the government, that you are who you say you are, and not a stolen Social Security card. And then the skills tests, which are just, we don't give you enough time to Google any of the answers. So by the time you're done building your profile, our customers, the contractors that pay for our service, can be very comfortable knowing that this person is who they say they are, and based on the profile, it saves them hours and hours of looking through resumes that don't mean anything in the first place.
You just brought up something that I was thinking. So it's an application. How much does it cost, right? Because if you're on a dating app, right, there's a little bit of a cost, or in this case, an agent fee.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the answer?
0.
We love that answer. So it's completely free to the person getting the job.
Yes, getting the job.
Okay, so let's break that down a little bit to clean it up, just so I can understand.
Okay, so if you are a tradesperson, it means you are looking to get hired as a full-time or part-time position, the cost is free. If you are a subcontractor who owns your own business and you are looking for work from other contractors, the cost is free. And if you want to use our hiring aspect of the app, that's when we charge you a subscription fee.
And I think that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. But let's go back into the reason that we brought up this whole topic. It's baby boomers retiring. So there's this growing demand that we've talked about for skilled tradesmen. Can you elaborate on how significant this demand is and what factors are driving it?
So I can't give you the actual numbers. They are in the millions of the positions that are going to be available between infrastructure bills that are currently and then whatever comes with the new political landscape. But there are so many. Trades aren't just hammers and nails. They're a lot of technology-based things, so low voltage wiring and things like that, that run all the computers, that connect all the computers in our office. Those all fall under our trades. And like you said, the baby boomers, I'm one of them. Tail end, I'm this close to retirement. And not only are we leaving, so we're creating a void, but our brain power is leaving. And that's as important as the void that we're leaving physically in this space. So we need to share this brain power with the next generation, because there's nothing like street knowledge,
Things you can't learn in school.
Yeah, you can learn what you want in a book, but there's nothing like standing next to somebody that really knows their stuff, that's going to be your mentor. And so I think that the commitment that the people of my generation are doing is like, please, young people, we'll sit next to you, just like my family did. Only it's not families anymore, because I'm 4 generations. I don't know too many younger people that are continuing on that family generational thing. It seems to have broken.
Brian, what I'd like to ask you about is going to college. It's kind of like the recipe for, you grow up, you move out, it's time to go to college, get your degree, and then what? You're in debt a lot of times.
You're in debt.
So let's talk about that.
So I think I just heard Rutgers was $40,000 for a state school, so you're looking at $160,000. So you're probably looking at $200,000. We have people. I also have a construction company, so I'm very involved understanding that. And we have people coming in their early 40s with still college debt. The trainer in my gym was telling me he's got a $1,200 a month college loan. My first mortgage wasn't $1,200. So I don't know how you dig yourself out of debt coming into an industry that you're not very high paid. And as a construction worker, and I'm not talking about the owner of a company, as a construction worker working for somebody else, you can make 6 figures. 6 figures, health insurance, no debt. That's a better position than my brother who's a cop. So
it's certainly enticing.
Yes.
Let's hear about some successes from the app.
Okay, so we have national companies that use the app. We've only launched since July, so it's taken us a little while to build up some momentum. But we have, probably the biggest success that I can share is the tradespeople who say, nobody really cares about us. Nobody cares about whether we're going to find the next job or giving us an opportunity because we may not be college material or we may not be able to afford. You know, our paying customers are the contractors, but our real customers are the tradespeople. And if we can make them shine, then people will throw money at us because they can't find them.
Well, certainly some success to show since July. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
How big do you see this going?
Well, you know, the beauty of an app is that it's scalability, so it can grow very quickly. Not only through, you know, social media and everything, but just the viral aspect of one tradesperson telling another one. And we're also a New Jersey Department of Labor workforce partner, and what that means is that people that are unemployment can be referred to our app to find either a temporary job till their job picks up. And construction is a lot of seasonal work. And also, I'll give you an example of a success about the app. Is we talked to the Department of Labor just 3 days ago. They have free classes that will certify you that you would pay $240 in the private sector. The state has them for free, but they don't know how to get the message to the actual worker. They can get the message to the owners of the companies, as do manufacturers and everybody else. Everybody can speak to the owners of companies. Nobody knows how to speak to the actual workers because they don't know where they are while they're on our app. So we're going to work with the Department of Labor to tell all these workers there's a free class for OSHA or any other certifications that they need. So they're going to save $240. They're going to have a certification which is going to ensure better, safer workforce, but also give them the opportunity to make more money. So the Department of Labor is going to use our app for that. So part of the growth factor, the growth plan for our company is networking, just like we're talking about using the app for networking. So it's companies like Healthy Home Networks that are going to help us do that. Department of Labor that we're working with is going to do that. Trade associations, trade schools. So put that all together, it makes a great stew, and then we're all going to connect.
And I'm hoping that you have great success. It's all about who you know, and the apps are no different.
Absolutely.
This is exciting and newly launched in July. I'm sure many of you will be interested to know how they can find out about the app. So for more information, you know where to go. This is Brian Drucks. Thank you so much for joining us. And the name of the app is Where Trades Go. Brian Drucks, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your expertise on the growing opportunities in the trades and the innovative solutions offered by Where Trades Go. Your dedication to supporting tradesmen and addressing the labor shortages in the industry is truly appreciated. We look forward to seeing the impact your platform will have on the trades community and beyond. We'll be back with more trusted insights on the growing demand for skilled tradesmen and the benefits of a career in the trades, with knowledgeable experts like Brian Drucks of Where Trades Go. I'm Kimberly Buck, bringing you expert advice on career opportunities that can transform your future. If you are a contractor, tradesman, or someone who is considering a skilled labor career, you can sign up for Where Trades Go at wheretradesgo.com. As always, we encourage you to stay informed and connected. Be sure to watch Healthy Home Network TV on any of our media partner sites, including My Paper Online, the Better Business News Journal at bbnj.org, newson.us, or the Where Trades Go app. And join the conversation on our Facebook groups, NJ Contractors Connect and Contractors Near Me. Stay tuned, stay safe, and take care of your home and community.